everybody. This is not like in-depth video on how to arrive at the sum, but it's a cheats way. It's going to save you a lot of time, and this is how I arrive at what amount of macros that I have to eat on a keto diet. Towards the end of this video, I'm also going to talk a little bit about meal prep as well. So yeah, let's just get started. In my past couple of videos, I have spoken about all the things that you need to know before venturing into keto diet, why you should do it, how the diet works, is it okay to eat so much fat. If you want any information on the basics of the keto diet and what are the prerequisites of the diet, what you should be prepared for before heading into the diet, I have all the information in those videos, so I'm going to link them all below in the description box so you guys can watch them. So in one of my previous video, I have come up with how I arrived at having 1200 calories per day for my body, for my BMR. It is not going to be the same for you, so please do not blindly follow me. Please go ahead, watch, and make sure that you are eating sufficient calories for your body type and your metabolism. So once you've come up with what is the calorie intake that you should have on a daily basis, let's get on ahead and see how to break them down into 3 different categories of fat, protein, carbohydrates, and how much of each you should be having. I go into my phone and I download this app called MyFitnessPal. No, this isn't sponsored or anything. This is just how I do it. What you want to do is press on that button and go hit on the goals one. Now as soon as you click on that, you have a whole bunch of things. Like I have put in what is my starting weight, what is my current weight, and my goal weight, what's my weekly goal, what's my activity level. Next you want to go here, calorie and macronutrients goal. Just click on that, 1200 calories. So I'm just going to input that. Once you input the calories, what you want to do is split it into 3. Now here is my carb percentage. Now I want to eat at least like a maximum of 5% carbohydrates. So instantly it gives me here that I have to eat 15 grams of carbs. When it comes to protein, I'm going to increase it to 35%. That is 105 grams of protein. And as for fat, I'm going to increase that all the way to 60%. So that is 80 grams of fat that I'm gonna eat. So once this is done, I'm just gonna like click OK and then go back in here. As soon as you click on it, this is going to be your home page, and this is kind of like a reverse way of determining how much you should eat. And sometimes this is what I do as well when I plan for my day. I just click on the goal button, and here you get breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, exercise, how much water you had as well. And yeah, if you want to have any notes, like if you've missed up on a diet or if you want to remember a certain recipe, you can add it into that. You can also check your macronutrients, or like this also shows a bit of like graphs and stuff, how much you've had, how much is left to be had. I mean, I'm gonna explain this eventually later, so let's just get back in here. For my breakfast, this is the paneer that I'm having, which is the Govardhan paneer. As you can see, the app already has the brand of the paneer that you're using and how much carbs it has for 25 grams and how much fat it has, how much proteins it has. So what I'm gonna do, since it says that it's a 25 gram serving, so I'm just gonna choose it to 2 servings. So I'm gonna have about 50 grams, and instantly it gives me the calorie. I've had 158 calories, 12.6 grams of fat, and it also shows like carbohydrates, protein, vitamin A, and calcium and everything. So I'm just gonna add this to it, and so I'm gonna make some paneer bhurji, which is like scrambled paneer. So what I'm gonna do is have some fenugreek leaves with this. So it just is showing me here. So I'm gonna have about 2 servings of half a cup of fenugreek, that is 1 cup of fenugreek leaves as well. And that is my breakfast done. Instantly it shows that I've had 228 calories out of my 1200 calories. And for my lunch, I'm gonna have the same Govardhan paneer. So I'm gonna have about 3 servings of 25 grams of this paneer, because I kind of sometimes love stir fries or salad. What I'm gonna do is have green capsicum about 100 grams. So I'm gonna have about 50 grams of that. So I'm gonna do 0.5 of 100 grams. So that is 50 grams. There you go. I'm gonna add that as well. And also with this I might add a little bit of lettuce, 1 cup of shredded lettuce. There you go. That's my lunch done. As you can see, I've had 637 calories of my food. Next for dinner, I'm gonna go ahead and add the same paneer. So as soon as I've hit here, I want to have a little bit of palak soup for dinner. So I'm gonna add that as well. So like spinach. So there you go, spinach raw, that is 2 cups of spinach that I'm gonna have. As for my snacks, I'm gonna consider my whey protein. So Ultimate Nutrition whey protein, I'm gonna have about 2 scoops of it post workout, and about 72 grams is remaining. So what I'm gonna do now is just go and check in my nutrition and see how much I've had. So I've had for breakfast 20%, lunch 36%, dinner 22%, snack 21% of calories. So there you go. Now this shows how much protein. My goal for protein is 105 grams and I've had 104 grams. So that's okay. I don't mind the 1 gram, but now it shows that I have exceeded my carb limit. So what I can do is now go back and reduce some of my carb. As for fat, I have definitely not covered up my fat. So what I'm going to do is go back in here, remove this green capsicum, and in its place what I'm gonna add for each of these things is about a teaspoon of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon for breakfast, 1 teaspoon for lunch, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil as well. I have 10 grams of deficit of protein which I can fulfill by adding a little bit more whey powder, whey protein in my diet. My carbohydrates is just about 10 grams over. This I can reduce as well by reducing my spinach intake. And again, as for my fat, I have about 10 grams less fat than I should be having, which I can of course increase by having maybe a teaspoon of butter or by having a teaspoon of coconut oil. And that's how you calculate what you should eat and how much you should eat. If you're wondering why I've used only paneer and greens in this diet, it's because I'm a vegetarian. I have kind of given up on eggs since I last did the diet as well. I find the smell of eggs very repulsive and off-putting, but if you want to include them, go ahead and add them into your diet chart and see how you can customize the diet for yourself. So once you've done that, once you know how much quantity of what you're eating, what you want to do next is meal prep. Now I know you're like, why do I have to do this ahead of time while I can do it while I'm cooking? I mean, if you're somebody who stays home all day long and hasn't got much work on hand, then maybe you can do it. But in my experience, it is not easy to do this diet when you're hungry. If you don't have your diet food ready, you're obviously bound to cheat. You're going to reach for something that is not allowed in your diet, and that's not really good for you. So to begin with, every single weekend what I do is I head out and get what food I'm planning to eat throughout that week. So I get it, I clean them, I prep them, and I also weigh them. I put them in the boxes according to the recipe that I have in mind. If I have the recipe for a basic salad that I want to eat, then I clean some lettuce and I let them dry, I tear them up and put in as much quantity that I'm allowed to have, along with the paneer that I'm allowed to have as well. So at the time of cooking, all I have to do is season it with some dressing and I'm good to eat. Literally 2 minutes work and food is ready for me. The same goes for breakfast. If I feel like having a stir fry for breakfast, then what I'm going to do is clean and chop up some capsicum, measure out how much I'm supposed to eat, add it into a box along with the paneer that I'm allowed to have for breakfast. When I have to cook, all my prep work is done. I just have to heat the pan, add the ingredients and stir fry for a couple of minutes and my food is ready. Likewise, I also have some broccoli prepped, and if you cannot find the pre-cleaned bags of spinach, then I would say go ahead, get the fresh ones, cut them up, wash them, clean them and put them in bags. Again, make sure that you've weighed everything, and if you have to put labels on the boxes, do that as well. Make everything that's going to make your life easy, prep ahead of time, especially if you're a working woman, or if you're somebody who is going to do college, or even if you're a housewife who has to cook a separate meal for your family and then a separate meal for yourself. The key is meal prep. If you've done your meal prep, then literally all of your work is pretty much done. All you have to do is just zhuzh up something in the pan in the last minute and you're good to go. I know I haven't forgotten, I'm going to do the gym checklist video. I'm also going to do my keto, first 3 or 4 days of keto. I'm going to vlog that. I'm going to do more what I eat in a day keto videos. I'm also going to do 7 days of different body part workouts as well. So that's a tractor, if you can hear that. And pretty soon I'm going to get all those videos up so you guys are informed and you guys can do this diet along with me. And apart from these videos, if you have any more video requests, please leave them in the comments below and I will surely do them. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, share it with your friends if you found it informative, and if you think anybody else can find this video useful. And if you're new and looking for some company for your own weight loss journey, then please subscribe, because in this channel and below in the comment section, we are all looking to lose weight and getting fit. And I will see you guys in my next one. I love you. Bye.